All right, Dayton Hamvention 2024, it is Saturday morning, and we are at the VE2 Delta X-Ray booth, and he's got a lot of really cool radio accessories to show us, and one of them pipes images from your IC705 to a computer monitor. So it's like an HDMI out. So we're going to get started here today. Richard, thank you for your time. Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Obviously, just like in previous years, we have our call signs. We're introducing, these are custom made, $60 shipped to your door.
Nice.
And we have also available on site the small on-air, which is a great selling point. People really love those, $35. We started at the VE2DX Electronics with our CI5 hubs. This year we're adding to the family with the Yaesu product line for CI5 hubs also. One of the big product over there is our interface for the 705 to send it to an HDMI output to the 40-inch TV set right there.
Right.
That's a very simple interface that can work Bluetooth with a 705, but it can also be cabled in thanks to an internal hub, the two black connectors at the bottom.
Okay.
And on the other side, obviously, the HDMI output. Very small, as you can see. Put it in the back of your TV set. If you want to show it sitting on top of the TV over there.
Oh yeah, sure. Got that a little bit, but
yeah, that's the baby.
That's it right there, which is producing that image
Very
from the 705.
small, easy to use, Bluetooth or cabled Wi-Fi or USB over Wi-Fi. Now, if I disconnect the monitor and I switch over to my meters, then what you're going to get, it's going to take a minute or so, is that the 705 is now going to be connected right here to one of our small 2-inch meter. Again,
oh nice, okay.
That meter also has a CI5 hub in the back, so it can attach to the 7300 all the way down to the 7000. The new product this year is our Breakout box for Icom, which is basically a simple 13 or 8-pin connector going into the back of your radio. Gives you easy access through regular 3.5 millimeter connectors to all your signals. Same thing available. This is the IAB3-dual, and we have the KIB, which is the Kenwood version. We have some great little adapters to go from 13-pin male to 7 and 8 combo to go from the newer to the older style type accessory connectors. Same thing on the female side. These are also available as kits. Accessories for the meters, the batteries up to 1.5 amp hour. The piggyback, if you buy the unit without piggyback, you can buy the piggyback separately. And the water resistant version, which is a touchscreen, same display, same information. Water resistant enclosure, which is the tough unit. Very big seller for us is our VE2DX 2x6 SO2R remote antenna switch. We have about 250 of these in the market already. It's high isolation between the antennas, but also between the radio, up to 80 dB. Legal limit, that's how we rate it. Tested to 2K, which is above that. The relay design is a 5-relay design, and the relays are able to take up to 4K, but we will not warranty that high. For obvious reason. The design with all my PCBs are done by myself, and they're all fully shielded on both sides for best isolation. The design, like I said before, is 5 relays per antenna. That's how I'm getting that much. It uses Phoenix connectors, which are high quality industrial connectors for outdoor use so that they don't get affected by humidity or anything else. And every single signal is totally filtered. Same thing with our design. Introducing this year, multiple new band decoder design. Anyway, we are introducing new band decoders from a single radio, single output unit over here, the BD1-BT, because it does support CAT, but also Bluetooth, to the single radio but dual output, so that you can switch separately as you wish, both the antennas and the bandpass filters, and dual output, meaning you can bring in 2 CATs and you can output 2 antenna switch or 2 bandpass filters. The beauty of this guy is it has what I call software-defined interlock, which monitors what antenna one radio is using, prevents the other one from using it, gives you an alarm, and starts beeping. I'm also introducing VE2DX BOA, which is Blind Operator Assist. Blind Operator Assist replaces the beeping by CW, slow speed, simple, for the blind operator to know what's going on, and he can also hit it and it will give him the status of the box. So that's going to be late summer 2024. Available now, the VE2DX EMI filter, RFI filter, which is the version, this version is the Anderson Power Pole version. You bring in on the input 12 volts up to 45 amp, and you get totally filtered, 3-stage filtering. The input, the output is filtered with multiple variation of capacitors to give us the best possible frequency range to capture the filtering. And it's also filtering between the positive and negative, but also between each of them to ground. Then there is a huge, that you can see here, a huge silver-plated cabling RF choke with a fire-resisting shielding that is used as a choke between the two stages. So very cool design. There will be a 1/4 inch -20 bolt style that's going to be sitting like this in an enclosure, and the connections are going to be to those bolts.
Okay.
Both of them are rated at 45 amp. They can probably go a little bit higher, but that's how we're going to be rating them. Next in line is our SDR switch. Beautiful replacement for the 1708 that everybody knows. The baby is basically taking your antenna, sending it out to your SDR receiver. Your transceiver plugs in here, and the way this works is if your transceiver sends RF, it will automatically disconnect the SDR, ground it, and then connect the transceiver to the antenna. If you lose power, it will do the exact same thing, because my relays, as soon as power is engaged, my relays are engaged. So if you lose power, I protect everything and I connect the transceiver to the antenna, that's it. Everybody's protected. Beauty of this is good up to 172 megahertz. This baby has been tested up to 23 centimeters, 1.296 gigahertz. Sorry.
Gigahertz, yeah.
N-type connectors, SDR, principle is the same. Biggest difference, the design is adjusted for the higher frequency, and the relay is designed for the higher frequency. So this is going to be available in June at VE2DX.com and DX Engineering. Now we have the YC2BT. The YC2BT is an evolution from the older YC1BT. These little guys are FT100, FT8X7 or 857, 897 adapters to go Bluetooth. They will work also on the FT710, thanks to our friend at Yaesu that finally made the cat available again on those connectors. These are great because they basically convert your cat to Bluetooth, making it a lot easier to connect your radio and isolate your RF from your PC side of the station. Work in progress, available end of summer, is going to be the YK1BT. Same principle, takes CAT, but this time from RS-232, and takes it over to Bluetooth. As you can see, all these boards are designed by us. Every single board is fully shielded on both sides. This is a board from a YC2BT. It's actually a working YC2BT. The circuitry you see is heavy filtering on ground, DC, and signals, and also automatic signal leveling designed by VE2DX Electronics. Finally, introducing something that's going to be available in the fall. We're working on designs of brand new keyboards for Icom, Yaesu, and Kenwood. These keyboards are fairly simple. They have a lot of neat features, like you're coming in from the radio, you've got a PTT input, but you also have two other foot switch input. Those two foot switch input are for memory 1, memory 2, which is great. But also, what's the beauty is they're using cherry keys. Cherry keys are great because they're easy to put in, easy to remove, and get them replaced. The beauty is there's about 130 different variations of these keys in whatever features and feeling and weight that you want. So you can adapt the keyboards to your needs. Those are going to be out at VE2DX.com and DX Engineering before end of year. And that's it for us. You know, I've got a lot of new product this year, a lot of new products in the works also. Always looking for great ideas, always doing the prototyping like we did with the RV tilter that you saw in the other, you will see in the other video.
Right.
And with the keyboard. That's basically what we are. VE2DX Electronic is here to try to find ideas and products that you need. If you got ideas, send us an email. We will say no 5 times, and then we'll sit down and we say, oh yeah, let's look at it. Okay?
Yeah.
You take care.
Okay, Richard, thank you. Have a good show.